Happy New Year, Scorpio, and welcome to your January 2022 reading. So this month is going to be a highly creative month for you, and I feel like it's going to be really important for you to give yourself permission to shine. I feel like it is the ending to... I feel like it's an ending to stagnancy, and it's also an ending to old patterns. Like I feel like you are starting to come out more. I feel like you're coming out of your shell more. I feel like this year is about you shining. It's about you being seen, allowing yourself to express, feeling less restricted and more free. Is what I meant to say. But I feel like this month for you is also going to be, and we already have some cards flying out here, so I'm just gonna put that there. All right. So there may even be some endings or some significant changes in terms of your home life, maybe a relationship or some kind of foundation I feel like is changing, or some kind of dynamic could be changing as well with that Ten of Swords and the Four of Wands. I mean, Four of Wands is the home. A lot of times it's marriage, it's our stability. And I feel like what I'm hearing with the Ten of Swords is healing from or releasing certain types of expectations. That's what I'm seeing. Like you're releasing yourself from some kind of expectation that you might have felt like you needed to live up to, and you're like letting that go. I feel like you're redefining things for yourself of what you think, how you believe. I feel like you're doing things more in alignment with what you believe is right for you, and less about what other people want for you. I feel like there's this vibe of maybe for like an extended period of time, especially when it comes to, and this may apply to only some of you, this may not resonate with everyone, but I'm getting this strong feeling that maybe some of you were trying to fulfill some kind of expectations around like expected to get married by a certain age, or expected to marry like a certain type of person, or be with a certain type of person, or have like these certain milestones in your life that you needed to reach, that were not really truly authentic to what your soul wanted, but they were more things that other people wanted for you, or maybe what went along with tradition. And I kind of feel like you're ending that, like you're ending some kind of pattern, or you're not putting that pressure on yourself is what I feel like you're releasing yourself from that burden, or from that pressure of having to live up to other people's expectations. And I feel like it has something to do with the home life. So this could be in a marriage, but this could also just be what was expected of you to be, to do, to have by a certain age, or, you're just redefining things for yourself here. You're kind of claiming your life you're painting it to be whatever it is that you want it to be, and saying, this is what I am, this is who I am. And I'm releasing myself from any kind of pressure of needing to please other people. Not that you really try to please other people, but I think that you're also wanting to, but you're also, I feel like Scorpio, you have a very loving heart as well, though. So it's almost like you want people to be happy. Like you want people around you to be happy and happy with you. But then I think at the same time, you also want your freedom, and you also want to be able to do things in your own way. And I feel like this is about you releasing yourself from having to carry the weight of needing to like make other people happy. I feel like this is more about making yourself happy. Yeah. Okay, overall theme for Scorpio this month, January 2022. What's the theme for Scorpio this month? I feel like this is also about you getting in touch with what you deserve. Like seeing that you maybe deserve so much more than what you're allowing in your life. Like you're opening yourself up also. I feel like you're opening yourself up to having more, to being more, like letting yourself have like bigger dreams or more dreams than what you might have previously held or what you thought was possible for you. I feel like your scope of what you believe is possible for you is opening up more. Like it's becoming more of a you're kind of like wrapping your mind around different things, I feel like. Overall theme for Scorpio this month. For January 2022. King of Swords, wow, yeah. I feel like you're also, I'm hearing the word standing by your convictions. Like you're being very, it's like you have your mind made up about something. You're very firm. You're being very firm in what you want, and you are being very clear also about what you want. Like you're also making a statement is what I'm hearing as well. You're making a statement with, you're making a statement about your life. You're coming into a place of authority in your own life. Like you're kind of, it is what you say it is kind of thing. Stepping into a powerful position here in terms of what you're communicating for others. And I also think that you're, this is also about expression with the King of Swords. You're expressing yourself, maybe through your work. And I feel like that in itself is kind of a statement, and it's a statement on its own. Yeah, okay. It could also be about speaking your truth this month too. And then at the foundation, we have the Death card. So this is transformation. This is all about Scorpio, right? So this is transformation. This is also about you. I feel like you're working really hard to change things around for yourself as well. And this is interesting because in the past position, we have the Magician, but we have the Magician reversed. And what I'm kind of seeing with this, though, is that maybe some of you in the past might have had a hard time manifesting what you really wanted. Like there was some kind of block there that, like things kind of not really turning out the way that you wanted them to. Like you're putting all this energy, or maybe the energy wasn't in the right place. There's something about having your manifestations blocked from the past. And now I feel like with this Death card, though, it's like there's a transformation there. There's something happening for you where I feel like things are kind of turning in your favor, where you might start to be able to manifest easier now. Like things kind of changing around for you because you have like such big changes coming up here. And in your near future, you have the Emperor, which is really beautiful. Very strong divine masculine energy here. The Emperor is also about you being able to feel stable, for being, you're in you're in your own seat of power. You're also surrounded by abundance, is what I'm seeing. And I feel like I feel like you've transformed this Magician card. I feel as though maybe in the past you struggled with manifesting, like you struggled to get things off the ground, or you struggled to make things happen. And now I feel as though you've learned a lot of the lessons of what works and what doesn't. And you're starting to go into the near future. I feel like you're going to start seeing your manifestations come more quickly and more easily. And I feel like your confidence is going to grow. Your confidence by seeing the results of, I feel like you're needing to see some like tangible results of something working out for you. Because I feel like you do have faith, you do have that hope, and you keep trusting, and you put that energy into whatever it is that you're doing. And I feel like in the near future here, you're going to start that feeling of confidence and feeling like you are having a good handle on co-creating your life with Spirit is going to start showing like fruits of your labor, and it's going to help you to feel more powerful and more secure. And that's only going to feed that. Like it's just going to keep growing and growing. And you're going to become stronger and stronger. I feel like you're building inner strength here. You're rising in your power with that Emperor card. Okay, Scorpio's emotions. How's Scorpio feeling this month? How is Scorpio feeling this month for January 2022? I feel like I'm hearing the word bold. Like feeling bold in your decisions. Oh, look at that. King of Pentacles. Look at all this really strong masculine energy here, which is so beautiful, which applies whether you're male or female, does not matter. The King of Pentacles is all about that longevity. It's all about, again, security, prosperity, abundance, and having a really good handle on your own personal resources. So like your finances. I also feel like some of you are building something for long term, like whatever it is that you're cultivating or building for yourself. It's something for the long term, something that you're dedicating yourself to. You're committing yourself to something long term here, King of Pentacles. I'm also hearing the word mindset. So some of you may be like shifting your mindset to how to be in this place of abundance for yourself. Like you're shifting your vibration, your energy there. I also feel like you're very proud. Like you're very proud of your accomplishments, and you're going to feel very proud. Like and also you want to be proud of your accomplishments. Again, that confidence is coming through really strongly. So I really feel like you're building confidence, strength. Being able to hold your own ground is what I'm seeing. Hold your own ground and having like a strong aura or protection around you. Okay, and in your environmental sphere, we have the Four of Cups. And I feel like you're just not really giving your energy to anything that doesn't serve you. I don't really feel like you have the energy, honestly, to put your emotions into something. I'm almost kind of feeling like your heart space needs some rest. Like it's just not there. Like your energy is just not there in something emotional almost. And I feel like you're allowing your heart space to rest, and you're redirecting your energy into your work. Not that you don't bring your heart or your emotions into your work, but it's just like, it's not about necessarily like, you know, having this really, because we have this Ten of Swords and the Four of Wands. So I feel like there's something that might be, I feel like you're needing to take a break or a rest from something emotional, maybe just even in relationships in general, for those of you who are not looking for someone. Like maybe for some of you, it's just about focusing on yourself. Some of you may just wanting to be focusing on yourself. Like you're not really focused on, because that Four of Cups is that withdrawal. Like you don't really want to give your heart out, or you don't want to put your emotions into something. And I really feel like you're redirecting that energy into your work. You're focusing on your coin. Okay, let's do hopes, dreams, and desires. Scorpio's hopes, dreams, and desires for the month of January. That's where Scorpio wants this month. Look at that. Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. Yeah. See, like I said, on your hopes, dreams, and desires, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is all about you nurturing your abundance. You're wanting to build your own stability, your security. I really feel like you are nurturing yourself. With this Queen of Pentacles, you're nurturing your career. You're nurturing your work. I always get somewhat of a motherly kind of energy from the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, Empress usually is the card of the mother here, but with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel as though there is like a nurturing motherly energy to her, because she she is very patient. You know, she takes a lot of time and energy and effort into growing her abundance, like her career. She nurtures it. She doesn't give up on herself. She works very hard. And even if like she goes through like all of the obstacles, the trials, the tribulations, but she's very persistent. She doesn't give up. She's a hardworking energy. She doesn't give in easily. And she doesn't get discouraged easily either, is what I'm hearing. Like even if she has setbacks or if things are not working out the way that she wants, she holds true to her visions and her goals and her dreams. she knows that someday it's going to come. And I feel like you're going into this month with this optimism of maybe detaching a little bit from the outcome of when something is going to show up for you, and just being very committed and dedicated to growing and nurturing and cultivating what you want long term, which is beautiful because we have such powerful divine masculine cards here as well. So I really feel like you're balancing out both sides of you really well as well. So like we have the Queen of Pentacles, who is nurturing her life, and she's patient and she's putting the work in, and she's creative. She's using her creativity, her resilience, and her persistence to manifest. And then we have these beautiful, strong, powerful Emperor and the King of Pentacles, that brings that stability and security for the long term. But you're showing up so powerfully. Like, I feel like inner strength seems to be a very strong word for you this month. You're building inner strength. Oh, look at that. And the final outcome, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So you are changing things around for yourself. I feel like you're very focused on a very specific goal, and it's very abundant. You have a lot of abundance coming towards you, Scorpio. A lot of things changing for you. And I feel like a lot of things are changing for you in different ways, because they're showing me different scenarios, how things would change for different, per the needs of different individuals. Like for some, it's abundance, like to you, is wanting to travel around the world. And others of you, it's having interesting experiences in life, like wanting to try out new things, like they're showing me scuba diving. So maybe some of you are wanting to go scuba diving, like wanting to see places in the world you've never seen before. I feel like a lot of you are opening up, like I said in the beginning of the reading, you're opening up your possibilities of what you thought was possible for you. Like you're learning to dream bigger, or add more things, more unique experience, or different things that you thought were always just, like, I feel as though some of you are just tired of something just being a dream. Like you want to actually put the energy towards making that come true, because you're asking yourself, well, why not? Why can't that happen for me? Why is that not possible for me? So I feel like you're coming out of that kind of thinking. I feel like you're releasing yourself from some kind of limitations here. Yeah, beautiful. And for others of you with the Wheel of Fortune, it's money, like your finances are changing, you're making more, or you're more secure, you're more stable, you have more to be able to enjoy yourself. And however that shows up, I feel as though you're building that for yourself, though, like you're putting in the energy towards it. And I think it has a lot to do with your commitment as well. Like you're being very patient, and I feel like your patience is being tested a bit. But I feel like you're holding on to that. You're holding on to that faith that things are going to work out for you. Just so nice. I love that. And we have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck here. So I feel like this is all about you expanding your knowledge, expanding your growth, tuning into like a higher wisdom. Some of you may be really wanting to learn some new things this month, maybe taking some extra courses, some classes. So I feel like there's an expansive energy to this month, in whichever way, expanding in your mind, your heart, your emotions. I feel like you're really letting yourself free from, you're like shaking loose a lot of the ropes and things that would like tie you, like bind you down, almost like that Eight of Swords. We don't have an Eight of Swords here, but it feels like an Eight of Swords energy. Like you're shaking it loose. You're letting a lot of that go. You're repainting and redefining something for yourself of what is more authentic to you, rather than what you thought you were supposed to do based off of the past, or what you thought was like expected of you here. Okay, let's clarify the Ten of Swords and the Four of Wands for Scorpio this month. Clarify the Ten of Swords and Four of Wands for Scorpio. Oh, look at that. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Isn't that so interesting? We have the Four of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So this is about creating stability in your life. This is about holding on to what you hold dear to yourself. Also maybe setting your boundaries. So there's a strong energy here about stability, security, foundations. So this is all about laying down foundations. And I feel as though maybe some of you are asking yourself, what does that look like for me? What would I want to be a part of my foundation in my life? What are the 4 things that I need? What are those 4 pillars that I need that would make me happy? So I feel like you're kind of musing on that this month, or putting energy towards that. Some of you who have families, I feel as though there may be some shifts or changes that you're navigating, and kind of maybe laying down new foundations, or kind of healing some things that may have rocked your foundation. But I feel like there's a need to reestablish a sense of stability and security where something might have felt out of balance. Okay, King of Swords for Scorpio. King of Swords for Scorpio. I'm also feeling now with the 4 of Pentacles, they're also telling me that this is also about being very firm about your expectations or what you need. So some of you may just be really clear about what it is that you're needing from a marriage or from some kind of relationship. And they're like these requirements that you cannot compromise. You know, you're holding on to them. They have value to you. They're important to you. And maybe you're kind of communicating like, I cannot have... I cannot do this if I don't have A, B, and C, and D. Like, these are my requirements. I feel like you're being a lot more clear about what is important to you and is of great value to you. So there's something about you like holding true or holding strong, putting your foot down about something that you're needing, about your needs. I feel like you're being very clear this month as well. Like you're communicating that, and I feel like people are seeing you as someone who is holding true to that. Like she's not budging. Like she's holding on to that house, and she's protecting herself, like her boundaries. She's very clear about her expectations, and I feel like people around you are either respecting that, and by seeing that they'll like make their choice or decision whether they want to stay or go, that kind of thing. But you're being very firm about what it is that matters to you. And again, with that King of Swords, it's also, that's what I've kind of felt with the King of Swords, is being very firm, you're vocalizing, and being very clear about your own priorities. Let's clarify the King of Swords, Scorpio. Clarify the King of Swords for Scorpio for January. Look at that, 7 of Wands. Yeah, see, this is all about boundaries. So some of you may be setting boundaries here, the 7 of Wands. And I feel like it's boundaries from you. I feel like you're using your wisdom, your awareness. King of Swords is also very aware, very sharp, very perceptive as well, and is very good with setting those boundaries. So there may be something that you're noticing, or something that you know. There's you're trusting your instincts, you're trusting your inner wisdom, you're trusting your perception of what you see around you in order for you to set the right boundaries. And again, with that 7 of Wands, it's like cultivating that inner strength from these experiences that you've had from the past. So a lot of you are like going forward in this new path with a lot of power, a lot of wisdom, and a lot of clarity with what you want and where you want to be. And I'm not seeing you like willing to compromise. Like you're not that you should. But I see you, like people are seeing you as someone who is very firm. Okay. Can we clarify the Magician reversed in the past position for Scorpio? Clarity around 3 of Cups. Okay, makes sense. All right, so with the Magician reversed and the 3 of Cups in the past, I'm kind of seeing that I feel like a lot of you might have had a hard time manifesting, maybe because of the people that were around you. Like the influences of people around you might have gotten in the way, like very intrusive. Because the Three of Cups is kind of showing me that this is about maybe like it was the friends that were around you or your family. I feel like there were a lot of intrusive other people's, and I feel like that's why I was picking up on, you know, you're kind of doing things in your own way now, you know, like you're not kind of adhering to maybe expectations of other people. With that Three of Cups from the past, I feel like, yeah, there's this energy about like kind of not being able to, maybe also the things that you wanted to create, you might have disclosed like a lot of that information to people around you, and maybe it put like this negative energy on what you wanted to create, so it never really had like that fighting chance to grow and nurture. And so now you're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles, where you're very wise with you know what it means to kind of like keep some of your ideas to yourself, so they have that healthy environment for them to really nurture and grow. And I feel like that's something that you learned from the past here. See, yeah. So the Eight of Swords. It kept you stuck, and it kept you small too. It kept you from, like, you were outgrowing it, you know? I feel like a lot of you might also be in this space where you're just around a lot of people that either you've outgrown, or you are, or you feel kind of stuck somehow. Oh yeah, Eight of Swords, and I did mention the Eight of Swords earlier. I kept getting that vibe, Eight of Swords. And I feel like you're shaking loose a lot of that. And this is in your past position, so you're outgrowing a lot of this, and you're ready to move on. And I feel like that's why you're building that inner strength, and you're tuning into your wisdom, and you're learning to trust your own instincts. You're learning to trust your own perception of things, even if you're the only one, even if you feel like you're the only one on that path. I feel as though you are learning to trust yourself first, and put everybody else like second. Like you're trusting your own mind, what you know, what you sense, what you hear, and that's going to help other people respect your boundaries too, because they're seeing that you're not budging from your requirements here. Okay, the Death card. What do we need to know about the Death card for Scorpio for January 2022? Clarification for the Death card. Wow, look at that. 10 of Pentacles. So that transformation is bringing you long-term abundance. It's going to give you what you want. There's something that I feel like there's that stability is coming in here for you. I also love that the 10 of Pentacles is at the foundation of your reading here. Some of you are building really strong roots. See, look at that. I love this. This is perfect. This really is perfect, because that 5 of Pentacles is the card of loss and lack. You know, feeling like we don't have enough. It's also feeling like we don't belong. This is so interesting, because these cards are in your foundation, and the 5 of the Pentacles are our foundations, right? Like it's what we build our physical life off of. When we don't have strong foundations, it's very hard to really manifest other things in our life. There's always that, like if this is the root chakra energy. So if like the root chakra is not balanced, it's hard to balance all the other chakras after that, you know? So it's like our basic needs need to be met first. And so for some of us, we have this 5 of Pentacles, we have the Death card. This is a good thing, because it's an ending to this cycle, right? Like it's an ending to this 5 of Pentacles. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is that long-term success, abundance, longevity. It's also stability, you know, it's long-term stability. It's having more than enough, feeling safe. So this is such a wonderful card, a wonderful spread for those, if you feel like you haven't really been able to establish your own independent foundations for yourself. this is healing. This is an ending to that. It's transforming. So whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're building, keep going with it. And that's another thing that I kept seeing, is that persistence, that dedication, that every day, waking up every day and allowing yourself to just commit yourself to what it is that you want to, even if you don't see immediate results. I see you being very committed to what you want to build for yourself because it matters so much to you. And I feel like you've learned a lot of those hard lessons that you needed to learn from the past with that Magician reversed. That, a lot of it could also be the people around you. It could have had some kind of influence over how you were able to call something in, or, how you were at what speed, or how you were able to manifest something for yourself, especially that abundance. But now we're going into the Emperor. So you're sitting in your seat of power here. You're showing up very powerfully. Can we clarify the Emperor for Scorpio? Can we clarify the Emperor for Scorpio? Page of Wands, yeah. So this is all about your curiosity. This is all about having that fire and that passion. There also might be an Emperor here that comes into your life that has a lot of passion, that's bringing a lot of passion. There may be an Emperor here that is interested in something that you're doing. Let's pick another one. I kind of feel like this Emperor might be another person here as well. For some of you, you are coming into this Emperor place and you're bringing a lot of passion and enthusiasm and interest into what you're doing. Or this could also be another individual who is an Emperor, has their eye on you, is kind of what I'm feeling like. And they have they're very passionate about you, or they are very interested in you. I feel like they're zoning in on just you, Scorpio. Oh, wow, look at that. 2 of Cups. Yeah, so this looks like there's someone really interested in you, and it's an Emperor. So that's a really good sign too, because that is that's a good counterpart card to have. Like they're in their seat of power, right? 2 of Cups. So this is about divine connections. This is about someone who feels that you match them very well. And I feel like that's what's caught their attention. They may see like some kind of reflection of themselves in you. Can we have one more for the 2 of Cups and Page of Wands? And this is in the near future. This is for January here. So some of you may, even if this person doesn't come forward, I kind of feel like there's someone that has their eye on you, Scorpio. And clarify the 2 of Cups, Page of Wands, and the Emperor. Ace of Swords. Wow, clarity coming in. I also kind of feel like there is some answers that are coming your way. I feel like something is going to get cleared up, or you are going to see something with clarity, especially with that 7 of Cups, especially if you have been feeling a little bit confused about something. Maybe there's some changes happening in your life and you're not really sure in which direction to take, or how something is gonna, or maybe how something is going to end up, or how something is going to, at the end of it, like where this path is going to, what it's going to look like at the end of it. And I feel like some of you have been in the dark a little bit, especially with that 7 of Cups. So there's a little bit of confusion, feeling like there's multiple ways that something could go, and I'm not really sure in what way something is going to go, and I'm just going to surrender it. And I feel like a lot of you have been in the state of surrender. But I feel like in this month, there may be some clarity that comes into some kind of picture. Like the picture is becoming more and more clear to you with that Ace of Swords. You're kind of putting the pieces together here about something. And it has something to do with the Emperor, the 2 of Cups, Page of Wands, some kind of relationship or some kind of dynamic coming in here for you. But yeah, there is someone around you, Scorpio, someone interested in you. Okay, King of Pentacles here. Present emotions. Okay, so King of Pentacles. What does Scorpio need to know about the King of Pentacles in the month of January 2022? I'm also seeing that you're making really wise investments. Oh, how beautiful. Look at that. Yeah, your abundance is definitely coming in. I mean, you're going to not have to even worry about it anymore. I feel like if it's something that you've had to worry about for a very long time, I feel like that stage in your life is ending. I don't think that it's going to play a major role in your life anymore in terms of worrying about money, or worrying about feeling stable, or like if you're going to have security. I feel like, once you have it, once it's kind of been being built and you're seeing those signs of prosperity coming in, you're going to feel more relaxed. But I'm also hearing that coming at it from a place of relaxation will help as well. Like being able to feel confident and like kind of embodying that experience of what it feels like to feel safe and secure and not worrying about it, like detaching yourself, is going to bring it faster. Because again, what I'm hearing with the Star card, I'm hearing again manifestation. So I'm seeing that your wishes are coming true. They're coming for you. They're coming towards you. I'm also seeing that you are manifesting. You're manifesting this this security for yourself. I feel like that's what's really important to you right now. And I love that Star card because it always confirms that your dreams are coming true. Your wishes are coming true. I feel like there's something that's very specifically meant for you. I feel like some of you are doing something that just has your name written all over it. Like you're creating something, or you're living a type of lifestyle or a path that is very unique to you. Like it's something that has like your unique signature on it, is what I'm seeing here. And I feel like you are giving yourself permission to embrace that. And if again, that's the thing about in the beginning of the reading where I was kind of seeing you're living your life on your own terms, is that it's so like there's something that you're doing or creating that is so unique to you that it really can't be recreated by anybody else. So you don't have to worry about it. It's almost like it's not something that you can't be replicated. Like we're all unique, right? We're all different. And even if we try to be like somebody else, there's almost like there's still something different, right? Because you can't. And so you are living from this place of authenticity, and you're creating something so authentic and uniquely to you that it can't be recreated. And that is what's helping you to call in this abundance. That's how you're manifesting it, is through your own uniqueness and shining your own light. So the more authentic you become, the more of this abundance you're going to be attracting. And the more, not just abundance, but just your manifestation. So whatever it is that you're manifesting, you're powerful right now. Like it's like supercharged is what I'm hearing. Okay, in your environmental sphere with the Four of Cups. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Sun, happiness and joy. I feel as though there might have been something that was kind of draining here for you. And I feel as though by assuming the Four of Cups, by becoming the Four of Cups, like, detaching yourself from something, I feel like you're getting a renewal of energy. Your energy might have been in something that was draining you, which is why we had the Ten of Swords earlier. It might have just been draining you and not realizing it, like emotionally draining you. Like this mermaid might have been emotionally draining him, right? And so, which is probably why he looks so sad in that card. And I kind of feel like he's choosing to just hold on to what he has. He doesn't want to, he's like detaching himself from her offer of taking that cup. And by doing that, he's seeing how his energy is actually returning back to him with the Sun. Look at that. Ten of Swords. Again, Ten of Swords. So yeah, this is something, I feel like, you know what you're doing, where if you are kind of around, some of you may be around someone that is just very draining, like an energy vampire kind of thing. And I feel like it's caused confusion for you for a while with that Ten of Swords. Like I feel like it's something that you couldn't quite figure out. It might have been there for a long time and you couldn't put your finger on it. And then with the Sun card, it's like you have this clarity or this You know exactly who this person is, you know what they're about, you get it. And I think that's why you're so confident with setting your boundaries, and you're so confident with like confident with your expectations. Like you know exactly what it is that you want, because you know exactly what maybe these other people are, or what this other person is, or what they're kind of doing to you, or what kind of energy they bring into your life. And you're being very firm and strong about that. Like, you're not, because you have clarity. You know exactly what's going on. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Hopes, dreams, and desires. So clarify the Queen of Pentacles for... I'm hearing you're going to surprise people. So Scorpio may be surprising people with something that you're doing, something you're creating. Oh, look at that. Death card again. Love that. Look at this. And then we have the Hierophant and the Eight of Cups. So again, retreating emotionally from something. You're listening to your intuition, your higher wisdom, your guidance. You're the Hierophant here twice. So Spirit's really strongly talking to you. And I really feel like guiding you through this whole process here. And we have the Death card twice. The Death card twice, the Hierophant twice. You're going through a definite transformation here. You're walking away from something. I feel like you're closing a chapter. And by closing that chapter, you are sitting very strongly in your power, and abundance is like the number one thing that's coming in here for you, because I feel like that's going to set you on that path of independence. You're going to be able to do things for yourself on your own terms, and it's like no one can ever come in and say anything about it, because you're secure in yourself. You don't really need you don't need all that other stuff. You don't need the stuff. You're not dependent on another, right? Like, you don't have to do anything or be with anybody that you really don't want to be with. So it's like you're creating that reality for yourself where you can live with freedom. And I'm kind of feeling as though, you know, the more authentic you are with your expression, showing yourself, being giving yourself that opportunity to shine in a joyful, from a place of joy and happiness, and like really honoring yourself in that way, is going to bring you closer and closer to what you want. Okay, let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune for Scorpio. Oh, look at that. I love this. This is so beautiful, because we have the Magician upright now. So you figured something out, right? Like, okay, so in the past we had the Magician reversed. There were some things that were keeping you stuck. There were some things, or maybe some people or some patterns, whatever it is from the past. I feel as though you tried really hard to manifest something, to make something happen, and it just wasn't working. It kept maybe flopping or failing, or I hate those words. So let's not use those words. They just didn't work out. It was a trial. It was a trial, and we had to learn from it and then try it again, kind of thing is what I'm seeing. So in whatever shape or form, I feel like there's something you tried to manifest and it didn't work out the way that you wanted it to. But now I feel as though you really did, you transcended, you transformed. You were able to see clearly, you were able to pinpoint what exactly it was that might have been getting stuck in the rudder, is what I'm hearing. So they're like showing me, like, maybe there's like a pebble or a rock or something stuck in the rudder, where every time you tried to turn that Wheel of Fortune, it just wouldn't budge. It just wouldn't move. It kept getting stuck. And I feel as though you had to really kind of dissect, maybe you had to pull apart the rudder and you had to figure out what was going on and why is it not moving. And that took some time. And a lot of times you might have found that it's the people that are around you, or it's some kind of behavior or some kind of thought pattern, some kind of cycle. Maybe it's something ancestral, maybe it's something generational. And I feel like you really went in and did the work and you cleared up a lot of that energy. And now it's your time to manifest. This is so beautiful. I love this. This is the confirmation that now things will work. The things where they didn't work in the past are now ready to work for you now because you created that change for yourself. So this is a confirmation with the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician that things are ready to turn in your favor and that you have the power in your hand to manifest exactly what it is that you want. And I feel like this month you're also being very clear with that King of Swords. You're being very clear about what it is that you want. I don't think you're confused. I think you know exactly what it is that you want, and you're holding strong and true to that. And I feel as though you're also needing that inner strength because some things you may feel like you're going to be standing alone in it. There may be people backing you up, but they're going off of your lead, you know? So if you are showing up confident, then they're going to confidently back you up in it. But I feel like you are taking the lead on this. So you're showing up as a leader in your own life here. And I feel like trusting yourself is going to be the number one thing that's going to get you to where you want to go. Being able to trust your own mind, your own intuition, what you know, and when not having to validate or cross-check, not that you can't, you should. I mean, you totally can. But if you're in a place where you don't feel like you need to, that confidence is going to really shine through. The fact that, oh, look at Scorpio. They don't even need to like ask anyone. They don't even need to like validate. They know without a shadow of a doubt that the path that they're going down, they are 100% sure about it. They know. So I feel like you're building that confidence. You're building that inner strength. You're going to get there. If you don't feel like you're there, you're going to get there because you're totally showing up super powerful. So you're building that right now. So keep doing what you're doing, and that strength is going to keep building in you. And that strength is going to make these transitions and these changes so much easier for you. And it's like by the time you are ready to step on a new path and you kind of really feel like things are speeding up for you, you're going to be ready and prepared for them. So just keep doing what you're doing and keep trusting yourself and believing in yourself because it's really taking you to exactly where you want to be. And things are going to be working out for you now because we have that. I think that's my favorite part of this reading is that we had the Magician reversed in the past. Now we have the Magician upright in your final outcome. So that's reassurance for you that things are changing. That things are changing in the right direction for you. So well done, Scorpio. Okay. Okay, challenge for Scorpio for the month of January. What will Scorpio be challenged with this month? Yeah, releasing. And I feel like this is releasing on so many different levels. This could be releasing emotions, releasing the past, releasing baggage, thought patterns, releasing relationships, friendships. I'm also feeling like releasing guilt and giving yourself permission to release, to let go. And I feel like that's going to be a really major theme here for you because I feel as though a lot of things are just almost like dead weight that you might be carrying around from the past, like things that are just not even there anymore, but it's just maybe some experiences that you're still carrying around with you. So keep releasing, keep doing that. It's something that is in your path. It's like these pebbles or these stones in the way. So as you keep continuing to move each thing out of the way, things are just going to get easier and easier for you. So just keep doing what you're doing because you're doing great, Scorpio. Okay, let's go into what you can look forward to this month. What can Scorpio look forward to this month in January? I feel like your creativity is really going to flow this month, so that's something that's definitely going to go really well for you. Look at that. Inner peace. Love that. That inner peace, that calmness within is also going to help you to detach from things as well. Change. Things are definitely changing for you. And I feel like you're going to see more changes this month. And I feel like they're going to happen in spurts or kind of randomly and all of a sudden kind of changes, but in a good way. You'll really start to see radical shifts throughout this year, like almost like one day something just radically changes and then it kind of calms down and then another random day something radically changes. I feel like that's almost like the trajectory here for this year for you. It's like these spurts of radical change and then before you know it, you're like somewhere else completely entirely and you're around completely different people doing something completely different than you could have imagined. So yeah, lots of transformation, lots of change. We had the Death card quite a few times here in your reading, which is transformation. Things are changing for you, of course. So, but I feel like this is transformation in the best possible way. This is bringing you everything that you could have ever wanted. And then action. So I feel like you're going to have a lot of energy. You're going to get a lot of things done. You're going to be productive this month too. I feel like there's going to be a lot more room in your schedule to kind of get some side projects that you've been working on out of the way. But things are starting to move for you. And I feel like you're going to have energy to really check off a lot of those things on your to-do list here. So animal totem for Scorpio this month. What is Scorpio's animal totem for the month of January? Love that. Skunk spirit, know your worth. Yes. And scarab beetle spirit, magic works through you. How beautiful is that? This is the magician card, right? Magic works through you. So anything that you could possibly dream up for yourself, this is a wonderful month for manifestation. This is the month for vision boards, for writing, for speaking, praying, whatever rituals, altars, whatever it is, however you manifest. This is the time to be doing that. Like this is you're very magical, and everything is going to start turning in your favor. It's like you're just showing up really powerfully this month. And again, that know your worth is reminding me of that Four of Pentacles energy. When I looked at her, it just kind of seemed like she had like very strong requirements about something. Like she is very clear about what it is that she wants. And it's because she knows her worth. She knows what she deserves. And maybe it took her some time to get there. Maybe it took her some time to realize that, to realize what she's worth, and maybe where she was settling, maybe where she wasn't dreaming big enough, or maybe she wasn't asking for more when she really should be. So I feel like this is all about you also increasing. This is about recognizing your worth. So it's like your worth is there. It's always with you. But I think that sometimes we go through experiences where we forget what we're worth, or we lose sight of, we undervalue it. So you're always worthy. But this is about sloughing off all of the experiences that may have clouded our ability to sense our worth. And I feel like that's what you're doing here. I feel like you're taking your power back from some people that are around you as well that might have kept you small or kept you confused or in a state of disillusionment. Because that King of Swords was so strong and powerful for you this month as well, where you're just being very clear about your thoughts, like you're standing true to what you think and what you know, and you're trusting that first. So very amazing. So let's do one more here for your self-care for the day. Look at that. Fell right out. Soul's truth. I listen to my soul's simple truth and allow my life to unfold naturally. Yeah. So that's what I was saying. Like as you get closer and closer to just living your truth, it's like all the other external things are going to just start falling away because the energy is going to shift on its own. So as you shift, your external world will shift on its own. So I kind of feel like from spirit, just trust your intuition, go in the direction, follow that divine guidance here with what you know, and then let spirit take care of the rest. And don't worry is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing something about worrying, like putting that energy of worry behind something not working or working out is not going to help, is what I'm hearing. Like try to drop your worries around when or how something is going to show up for you. Believe that it's already there. Believe that it's happening for you already and it's going to come, and holding on to that faith. Yeah. But I feel like there's something returning to you. Like your energy is coming back. You may start feeling, some of you may start to say like, I'm feeling like my old self again. So if you feel like you lost parts of yourself, or there's some kind of energy returning back to you, which is really good. And that's going to help you, give you energy towards building this future for yourself. So very powerful, Scorpio. This is your year. This is your year to shine. So don't hold back and go after what you're worth, because it's a lot. You have a lot to offer, and I feel like you're seeing that in yourself, and you're allowing yourself to express that and create your own life on your own terms. And it's like you're dropping all of the the outside expectations or limitations of what you think things should be. So amazing. And what a beautiful example to set. So all the best this month, Scorpio. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you for next month. Bye, Scorpio.